Rideshare driver Dustin has been deactivated by Lyft over a false complaint. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and unfortunately I have to report, and I'm not really reporting, this is a couple days old, so I might be a little late to the party, but I'm going to share my opinion on it anyway, because that's what I do. I share my thoughts on Uber, Lyft, the community, and all that jazz, and this is an opportunity to revisit a few things that we have talked about on this channel, on many channels, even on Rideshare driver Dustin. I'm always confused. I always remember him as Uber driver 101, but that's no longer the case now. He's Rideshare Dustin. So anyway, Rideshare Dustin had a night where he gave 2 Lyft rides, and he had both those rides were, problem rides. The first ride, from what I understand, he showed up and the lady was not ready to leave and she wanted him to wait and he didn't want to wait. And she, gave him that attitude, well, isn't this what you're here for, what you pay for it? Like, no. Guys, here's the thing. We are here to drive you someplace and we're here to take you someplace. We're not here to wait. We're not here to take you through the drive-thru. We're not here to take you on your shopping or bar hop or whatever. Call us. Be ready. We will take you to where you want to be. Then there was another person he picked up, and they wanted to shove 7 people in his car. Now, this happened to me many, many times, and I have always canceled. Here's the thing. Personally, my personal opinion, and I don't know exactly if this is how it turned out. It kind of sounds like he didn't take the ride, but, he said it really fast, and I didn't have time to watch the video that was like an hour long. Where if someone starts trying to fit more than 4 people into the car, no, the ride's over. We're not doing it. And if they always say, well, why don't you cancel the ride? And so I'll cancel. And then some people will go like, oh, well, no, we don't want you to cancel. We need a ride. It's like, no, I'm canceling because you're going to report me if I don't. So I cancel, even if I don't get the cancellation fee. I would always cancel that to cover myself. Well, needless to say, one of these 2 riders contacted Lyft and said he was intoxicated. This is, by the way, a very, very common complaint people have when they want to get even with you or get a free ride. They will say you are intoxicated. Now, had Rideshare Dustin done a lot of rides that night, maybe he could have argued this, and maybe Lyft wouldn't have noticed. I don't know. Who am I kidding? Of course they would have deactivated him. Lyft doesn't care about you. Uber doesn't care about you. And there's unfortunately a couple big lessons in this, and they're lessons we need to keep reminding ourselves. First of all, we are expendable. Uber and Lyft don't care about us. There are many people signing up to drive for them every day. You are not important. Number 2, don't take garbage for anyone. Whether they say, oh, I want you to wait, or whether they want to illegally stuff as many people into your car as possible, the answer is no. Just don't do it. Then the 3rd lesson, and I think I read this in a comment on one of his videos, and this might be referring to his hour-long video. Always have the dash cam and back up your rides for at least a month or 2. When I was doing this, I would keep video files of all my rides for 2 months after the ride. And I did this just in case there was a complaint like this. And I had complaints like this. And I would be deactivated, and then I would send in the clip, and I'd be reactivated because I had proof that it did not go down the way they said they would. That saved my bacon so many times. Now, it doesn't seem like Dustin had these dash cams, or at least he didn't have the video footage long afterwards. And maybe I'm wrong. He can correct me if I am. And even if he had it, maybe Lyft didn't care either way. Lyft has certainly never deactivated me. Only Uber. And yeah, the interesting thing was, I actually even made that Uber deactivate me video, but then I took it off when they reactivated me. It didn't seem like it was worth keeping up anymore. I don't know why I did that. I should have kept that up. But anyway, and a dash cam recording these things can really, really save your bacon. Truly, it can. But unfortunately, this is also the other thing we must learn. The gig economy is not stable. It never is. And yeah, you see some people, they might make more than $2,000, but all it takes is for that one complaint someone has because they want a free ride, or they just don't like you. They think you have a bad haircut. Doesn't matter. They will make the complaint and they will get you suspended. And sometimes the dash cam will save you. Sometimes it might not. But either way, you need to have multiple things. I know some people get on like Uber and they say, oh, this is all great. I don't want to do anything else but this. Or some people get on DoorDash. Oh, this is so great. I'm making so much money. I don't want to do anything else. Get on as many things as possible so that when one of them deactivates you, and you will be deactivated, no matter how good you are, you will be deactivated, that you have something else to go to. And even Dustin has multiple things, and his reaction to being deactivated was kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but I've got other things, and he's got a real estate business, which that's where real money is right now. So, yeah, Dustin, sorry that happened to you. I really am. I'm sorry that I'm like commenting on it, but this, unfortunately, is a lesson that's just going to have to be taught over and over and over again. And it's really sad because sometimes people email me and they say, what did I do? I got deactivated. I needed that money. How do I get back on? And the answer is, there's really no getting back on. They cut you off. You're done. Not much else you can do. And look, they did it to Dustin. Guy has more than 10,000 subscribers, loved in this community, gives awesome advice, has always spoken highly of doing this, even though there are so many pitfalls in terms of pay and how they treat you, and he still just has a good attitude about it, and that's wonderful. I'd be way more... Actually, I do get more pissed if you saw my, DoorDash deactivation videos. You know that I got pretty pissed. So, and they didn't care. Deactivated him. He was just another disposable ant as far as they were concerned. That's what we are to them. We're ants. Whenever I even look at like the Uber driver app, the Uber passenger app, and you see all those little cars. It used to be a joke that, and people still use this joke. It's like, come on, ants, go home so I can make money. The joke being that, you see like a bunch of ants on the screen, and you know that they are taking your rides and they're preventing it from surging. But that is kind of appropriate because Uber and Lyft see this as ants. If they have to squash one or two or flick them off the app, they don't care. They just don't care, and you should not expect them to. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. I'm sorry again, Dustin, that you got suspended or deactivated. That shouldn't have happened. Obviously, I wish I could give you more advice, but you're loved by us, and, we will still gladly have you as part of our community, even if Lyft will not. Anyway, for everyone else, comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.